They say the darker the coffee, the less caffeine.
Huh. I guess that's why I don't go dark. Black coffee is worse than having sugar in it.
It's really bitter though.
Alright, here we go. See if I can do it on the first try.
Your guys' is way more powerful than ours. We need something like that.
There it is. So see how like I cut it slant?
Yeah, that's how I usually cut it. It's just that ours is not as powerful. It takes like twice as long just to do that. I think it's just ours doesn't go that fast. You know, it goes half that speed, and so I'm sitting there for 10 minutes going back and forth. And because it takes so much longer, the battery runs out, you know. So it's just something that we have to invest in so that, you know, it takes less than a minute, if not 10 minutes.
Inside units are hard to get a full picture of.
Yeah. You need like one of those iPhones where you could take like the panoramic view.
Yeah.
That would be so much easier.
That would be cool.
You might be able to get a better shot over here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Also try not to get that number. That's
Right. Just for confidentiality.
you been working in the storage business?
3 years.
Cool.
I think we've been using RL for about 2 when they first started here in this area. I think his name was Mike McCormick.
Yep.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah,
Did he move on to a different company?
I think so.
Yeah. And now it's Cesar?
Oh, not Caesar anymore. either.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Cesar's only been there for like less than a year.
Yeah.
Damn.
He still works with us. He just doesn't do stuff.
So he still works for the company?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he moved on or something.
No, he still works for us.
Oh, okay.
He's just doing other things instead of storage units now.
Yeah. Okay.
But Mike, he doesn't work for us anymore. At least I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
Do you guys put any, you may or may not know, do you guys put any disclaimer on the website as far as returning personal documents or items?
You know, I'm not sure about that.
Because that's like a state by state law that you have to return it, and I know California you don't have to, but I wasn't sure if you guys do that.
I haven't noticed anything like
Okay,
that. But,
okay. I kind of always tell people when they come here to pick up this stuff, like, hey, if you notice anything personal, like pictures or documents, you know, that isn't of
return
any
it.
value, yeah, just leave it in the office and we'll contact the. Because we had one unit, and she had some real personal, you know, like family ashes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that was the thing she was worried about the most. And I told her by law they don't have to return it.
Right.
But I know some
Well,
states.
I know there's some people that will. Like,
Yeah, we've had some
return it,
people
but
return some stuff.
I don't, because I've noticed like we bought some storage units before,
Uh-huh.
and there was some personal items in it, but we never really gave it back. But I'm not sure if there is a disclaimer or not.
Okay.
That's a good question. I'll have to ask them.
You don't have to figure it out. I'll go on your guys' website and see if it's on there.
I get all kinds of crazy questions all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's like a common courtesy thing. You
Right,
know, it's
right.
not so much. I just always tell them, you know, if there's something that you don't want, just leave it here in the office and we'll give it back to the person, since we have all the person's contact info.
It's actually the first time I've ever had asked that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I used to, you know, they have like forums and stuff, you know, like chat forums for storage, and it's always good to know legally what's okay and what's not okay.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the questions, and I guess some of the people on there were saying that their state requires by law that you have to return personal documents or personal possessions. You know, because I think they're afraid that somebody might steal
Still,
like social security information, birth certificates, that kind of stuff.
it would make sense.
Yeah, like I said, it's a common courtesy thing, but you know, obviously there's a law in place for a reason.
Right.
Maybe some people weren't so common courtesy.
I'm not sure if it reached here or not.
No, I don't think it reached the West Coast. It might have reached like Oregon. You're gonna have to push down on it.
Very good question that I'll have to ask just in case I get asked again.
Should we put our personal lock on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I only have a plastic seal.
Right.
Right. Easy.
Yeah. Well, we've got alarm systems on these things, so if anybody tries to open it, we'll know. Ooh. I'll have to set that in.
What's that?
Oh, your circular saw.
Oh.
Cut the handle, and I'll saw it down later, so that way people don't cut themselves. I accidentally cut hers before, so I had to saw it down.
Oh,
you know,
really?
with like a metal saw right here, a metal file.
Uh-oh.
Because I didn't want her to cut herself and get, you know, tetanus or whatever.
Yeah, this is the first time that I've been to this
To this facility.
Facility, I've never been here before.